Hey guys, I'm Curtis with Wander with the Workmans, and today we're going to be talking about something that really bugs me. So what is this burning thing that I got to get off my chest? Well, the thing that bugs me the most right now is bugs. Yep. Biting flies, mosquitoes, gnats, no-see-ums, that kind of thing. They're driving me nuts. Welcome to summer, folks. So today we're going to be talking about a piece of equipment that really has helped us keep bugs at bay. Now, a couple of things before we get started. First of all, we haven't done that many gear reviews on this channel, but we are going to going forward. The reason I've shied away from gear reviews is that I wanted to be familiar with the gear and give you first-hand experience, not just, oh, it looked good or it had a great rating. I wanted to actually use the products I was talking about. And we've been on the road for almost a year, so I'm getting to the point where I'm feeling pretty good about how these different items work, and I feel like I can talk about them in an informed manner. So going forward, we will be doing more gear reviews here on the channel. Now, the other caveat that we need to talk about is that we need to appease the YouTube gods. This video is in no way, shape, or form sponsored. Nobody, literally, nobody has paid me a single penny to make this video. These are just items and products that that work for us, and I want to share that information because, frankly, bugs can take a great camping trip and just ruin it. And so, here we go. No paid sponsorship. Just these are things that we buy ourselves and happen to like because they work. Think they got the point? All right, let's jump into this. When it comes to getting rid of bugs or keeping bugs at bay, the first thing that I think of is some kind of application to my body to keep them away from me, which usually means bug sprays. Now, I've been through the gamut on all of them. I remember back in the day when my mother was convinced that Avon's Skin So Soft was the greatest bug repellent ever. And I guess it worked-ish. I mean, it was probably better than nothing. Was it worth smelling like grandma? I don't know. I still got bit. I've also tried the organics, the essential oils, even dilutions of DEET, less than 100%, and none of them seem to work for me. So when it comes to some kind of thing to apply to my body to keep bugs away, I go for 100% DEET. That is the only thing that I have found that has consistently kept away mosquitoes, biting flies, no-see-ums, even chiggers and ticks, is 100% DEET. Do not compromise. Now, let's talk about the downsides of spray-on repellents. And the first downside is it doesn't really dry. It ends up a lot of times being sticky, and you feel kind of gross when you're wearing it. Well, one that I found that I really like, and again, no paid sponsorship, is Off's Deep Woods Dry. This particular formulation does dry. It doesn't leave you with that sticky residue, gummy, icky feeling. It doesn't, however, solve the other problem I have with spray repellents, and that is that fog that you get into when you apply it, and then you got to like run down the road and try and outrun the fog or hope a friendly breeze comes by before you run out of breath and turn purple and pass out. Well, again, Off has come up with a solution for this. Actually, a couple of different repellent companies have come up with this, and it's probably a no-brainer, and it seems pretty simple, but it's these. Moist towelettes, just like you use to augment your showers or you get after a good barbecue dinner, except for this has bug repellent. They're moistened with bug repellent, and so you can wipe it down onto your body without the fog. So, upgrade. Now, after we've applied something to ourselves, the next place I think of when it comes to bug repellents, keeping bugs at bay, that kind of thing, is something that creates a zone around you that is kind of a bug-free zone. And probably the first place that people go is with one of these. This is a Citronella Candle, and they work okay. I have a few concerns with them. First of all, the thick black smoke that comes off, that when you get downwind kind of coats your tongue and that kind of thing. So I'm not a big fan of the smoke factor. And I don't think that the zone it creates in terms of bug-free area is as big as I would like it to be and as big as other things, other products create. And so those are the downsides I have to the Citronella Candle. And I found a product that actually solves a lot of that. And it is this. This is the Thermosil Mosquito Protection Zone Lantern. And I'll leave a link in the description below. But it is a great alternative to the Citronella Candle for a couple of different reasons. First of all, just unto itself, without any kind of bug repellent properties, it is a lantern. You can just use it to walk down the trail, go to the vault toilet, whatever it is you need a lantern for. It takes 3 AA batteries, and it works very well as a lantern. But where it truly shines is as a bug repellent device. Along with the lantern parts, there is a small burner inside the top of the lantern, and that heats up a pad, a small cardboard pad. This is the size that comes with it, and these are the ones that we use. These are actually the 12-hour max life size. You can kind of see the comparison there of how much more you get with these. But what happens, or how you operate it, is you slide the pad into the slot here on the top of the lantern. You take a butane cartridge that you will come with the lantern, and you can order extras and screw it into the bottom. Then the top flange here is actually a ring, and there's a place that says on and start. You turn it to the start position until you hear the flame ignite, and then let the ring relax back to the on position. After that, it just burns the butane, and that causes the chemicals in the pad to rise up and create a bug-free zone. Now, in terms of a bug-free zone compared to the Citronella Candle, I'm sitting at about an 8-foot long picnic table, and the Citronella Candle, by my experience, creates a bug-free zone in about half of the length of this table. The Thermosil lantern covers the entire area and keeps it very bug-free. It also has the added advantage of there's no smell. You can't smell the bug repellent coming off of this, as opposed to the Citronella, that when it blows in your face, you get that Citronella, excuse me, Citronella flavor in your mouth and in your nose. This does not have that. So, in terms of creating a bug-free zone, this has been a game changer. The Thermosil Mosquito Protection Zone Lantern has added so much to our camping experience. Now let me leave you with a product that has not worked out the way that we thought it would. This is a Iker bug trap. It has a blue light that shines inside this zone in here, and then it has a fan that actually draws air into this zone. And the theory behind this is that the bugs are attracted to the light, and they are drawn into the capture zone, and then they're dehydrated. A couple of things that didn't really work with this. First of all, the blue light is not attractive to bugs when there's any other light source around. Bugs tend to like those yellows and incandescent bulb looks, even the white LEDs. So they only go to the blue as a last option. The fan is also not powerful enough to draw larger bugs into the capture zone. And so it does relatively decently for gnats and that kind of thing, but when it comes to biting flies and mosquitoes, it's just not powerful enough to get it into the zone. The final problem we had with this is that it is 110. It only comes in a 110 option. And so you have to be plugged into shore power, have a decent solar system with an inverter or something like that to run it. In our case, we have a converter. We don't always like to be hooked up. We like to go boondocking. So it's only an intermittent product. So in terms of keeping bugs away, not really the best choice for an RVer. That being said, it might work in a home environment, but again, probably not for the nomad looking for bug reduction solutions. Again, I'll leave a link in the description below specifically for the Thermosil Mosquito Protection Lantern. Definitely worth it, and really a game changer in terms of outdoor dining and enjoying the camping experience, especially through the summer when the bugs are at their worst. With that, you guys, if you got any other suggestions on how to keep bugs out of your RV and away from your body, leave them in the comments below, and until next time, we'll catch you down the road.